All right, so at the same time that Haskins is like, do whatever you want for the showcase, we got the Machinist bringing us tomes, bringing us parts. So I said, all right, Bram, we're going to build a new vehicle every day with the new parts. So day one, we made a rat rod, and I had a lot of fun just kind of tinkering. And every day that I made a new vehicle, I had to use the new parts that the mechanic gave us. Second day, I made a sports car. Didn't like it, kind of butt. Third day, I made a supercar, kind of European style. Still don't really like it, kind of looks like butt. On the fourth day, I started to look at the muscle car kind of idea, the antique looking idea. It doesn't work very good, the small tires don't work very good, yada yada. On day 5, I decided to make a lifted muscle car. I really enjoyed this one. This one is where we started to get the pieces I really enjoyed. On day 6, I redid the UTV Racer as a monster truck. And lifting it up was kind of fun. Added some things to it to make it my own flair. But then I also decided to make another muscle car and raise it up. I enjoyed that very much. I know it really looks similar to this other muscle car I did on the day 4 and 5, but I like muscle cars. On day 7, we got the totaled race car here. This one just, it don't work. It's in bad shape. It's bad. But at the same day, I started to learn suspension and how to flip the pieces upside down and make the monster truck stuff look like it had a real suspension underneath. I started to really get into that, and you're going to see that as we continue on here. On day 8, we got the big monster truck pieces that I had to figure out how to incorporate. I didn't really like this truck. It's boxy, it's ugly, but whatever. On day 9, we got the little wheels finally, and but I decided to make another monster truck. This one is actually a Dodge Ram 1500 Daytona made to be a monster truck, and you can walk under the suspension. I really loved that I could get underneath of it. But my favorite monster truck on day 10 was my monster muscle car. And this one, I gotta take this one out for a spin and show you, because you guys are gonna like this. I hope. This one I put a lot of effort into because it does wheelies on command. I love it. I love ramming around in this truck. Well, car. It's a muscle car, monster car. And this one, I had to really work on keeping it stable, because if you went full tilt, you'd roll it over. So I had to put a lot of thrusters in the base of it to keep it on the ground when you were going full tilt. So this one's a lot of fun. I love the on-command wheelies. You know, if you've ever been to a monster truck show, they do that naturally without thrusters, and it's awesome. We'll get this put back away, and when we get on to day 11 is where I decided, you know what? I've been building a lot of things with wheels. I want to go back to the land speeder from a couple of months ago. And I thought, why not put the new kits we're getting into the idea of using the land speeder? And so, day 11, we got it right next to us here. This was a lot of fun to create. It took me a little while to tinker and get all those thrusters in the right places. But this one we'll take out for a spin here, and I'll just do some donuts and show you how it handles. Love this car. This car is so much fun to just ram around in. Now, all the cars you see here, these are actually not in my own world. This is actually in one of MadPuck's worlds, and I hang out with MadPuck University boys all the time, and we're constantly tinkering, having fun, a little bit of shenanigans here and there, but learning from all these guys has been so much fun. And there you see Johnny Gill coming in. He has helped me immensely with thruster placement. So we get on to day of 12 here, and I decided to go back to the days of Twisted Metal. And I think these things look like guns, and the spikes were a nice touch. So Twisted Metal, Vigilante 8, whatever your bag is, that's from that era. On the last days, 13 and 14, I decided, what if a redneck with a blowtorch took a Peterbilt, a sports car, and a rocket and smashed them all together? And that's what we got. Now this thing is super fast, but it is not stable, so I won't take this one out for a run. But I got more to show you, because my favorite vehicle that I built, I actually built one before, and because of the way the worlds work, sometimes you will magically lose a vehicle and it's gone forever. So I had to re-engineer and remake it, and I made it even better. And that's this car I'm running up to here. I won't include it in the days in order. It was a side project, but this thing is gorgeous. At least I think it's gorgeous. What do y'all think? But at Mad Puck University, we fly. And this thing flies amazingly well. And this is where I got to give a shout out to Johnny Gill. I was yelling at my computer, tinkering with this car, and he come over, he's like, Bram, what's wrong? And I'm like, I can't get this thing to balance. And Johnny helped me balance this car so perfectly. And I just got to give a big shout out to Johnny. Thank you so much. I know I'm hard to work with sometimes because I'm really stubborn, but it's the way it goes. If you settle down and listen, you'll learn something. But anyway, y'all, I love this community so much. A big shout out and thank you to Haskyns. You're amazing for doing this every month. Big shout out to Epic and Lego for giving us these pieces. I know not all of them were 100% satisfactory, and it was a lot of red, but come on, folks. We're getting new pieces, we're having fun, we're making new things, and we're teaching each other a lot of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So I love doing the showcase every month with y'all. I hope you had a good month, and we will see you next time. Much love.